Hi, welcome to my ingredients review and demo of the Dr. Barbara Sturm Face Mask. Dr. Barbara Sturm is a German aesthetics doctor who has a whole philosophy behind her practice of non-surgical anti-aging remedies. She bottled up her philosophy for the masses and now has her very own skincare line. Today we are going to do an ingredients deep dive into this face mask and find out what exactly is in it to warrant the $160 price tag. I'm also going to give you a skincare tip on how to save money when using all of your products, especially expensive products like this one. Lastly, we're going to try on this mask together and really give it a good try, see what we think of it, and if it actually works. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you hit that notification bell, because when you do, you'll never miss one of my future videos. And trust me, you don't want to, because I really dive into those ingredients and I find out exactly what's in the products that are on the market and if they're worth it or not. And I'm always honest. The first ingredient I want to mention in this product is the Kaolin clay. Now, to be honest with you, I got a little bit nervous when I first read that, because since I have very dry skin, clay is one of those skincare ingredients I always want to avoid. In doing my research, the Kaolin clay, which is also known as China clay or white clay, is actually the gentlest of all the skincare cosmetic type of clays. So it's actually really good for dry skin, for sensitive skin, mature skin, aging skin, and of course oily skin. It's not harsh, so it's not going to strip the skin of all the natural oils. It's also anti-inflammatory, and it really helps to reduce redness and any swelling, especially if you have a blemish on your face. It can really reduce the redness around the blemish. And it's a natural preservative, and it holds in water, so the microbes that can get inside of a product won't be able to grow and proliferate because they are lacking water. Finally, the clay also has an exfoliating quality to it, and that's because inside the clay there are these tiny little particles which work as a very gentle abrasive exfoliator to get rid of all of those dead skin cells that are just sitting on top of the skin and dulling the complexion. The next product is Glycerin, and this is a humectant, which means it's going to draw in moisture from the environment and hold it in the skin, giving you that beautiful plumped up effect. It shields the skin from environmental irritants, and it strengthens the skin's natural moisture barrier. So the result is supple, hydrated, plumped up, moisturized skin. The next ingredient is the sweet almond oil, and this is a great skin conditioner and moisturizer. It comes from almonds, and this emollient is full of vitamins and fatty acids. The next ingredient is called Decyl Oleate, and please pay attention to this if you have acne-prone skin. This ingredient is derived from oleic acid, and it penetrates deep into the skin and really locks in moisture, which sounds great. However, it also really clogs pores. So this ingredient is likely to cause breakouts if you have acne-prone skin. Next up, we have the Lactobacillus Portulaca Oleracea Ferment Extract. I hope I said that right. This comes from the purslane succulent plant, and it is loaded with antioxidants. So this ingredient is a potent anti-ager. I'm talking vitamin E, vitamin C, and vitamin A. So all of our favorite vitamins are in this ingredient, and we are getting skin smoothing, reduction in hyperpigmentation, skin brightening, and skin rejuvenating effects. The next ingredient is Tocopheryl acetate, and if you remember from my NARS lipstick video I just recently posted, this ingredient is vitamin E. So this is a wonderful skin healing, skin conditioning ingredient, and it's really going to just help smooth out all those fine lines and to prevent moisture loss. And remember, vitamin E is an antioxidant, so we're getting a lot of wonderful anti-aging benefits. The next ingredient is the Aloe Barbadensis leaf juice, and this same ingredient was in the Herbivore Bakuchiol Retinol Alternative Serum that I recently reviewed on my channel. And this has a lot of calming properties, and it's also an anti-inflammatory, so you're going to get a lot of skin soothing benefits from it. And we're almost done. We next have butylene glycol. This is also a humectant, so it's really going to draw in that moisture and keep it in our skin. This ingredient is a bit controversial because it comes from petroleum. However, the FDA has deemed it safe. We next have chamomile, and that does have some antioxidant type benefits, but it's also a real big anti-inflammatory and skin soother, much like the aloe. Lastly, we have the radish root ferment filtrate, and that acts as a natural preservative. So those are all the ingredients in the Sturm Face Mask that I wanted to review with you. I did leave a few out, and those are thickening agents and stabilizers that you can find in many different cosmetics and skincare products across the board. Now let's get into the actual product. The mask comes in this beautiful white packaging. It really does have a very clinical feel to it, which aligns with Dr. Barbara Sturm's aesthetic. And inside the box, we have first a pamphlet with many different languages explaining Dr. Barbara Sturm's products. I am seeing Japanese, Korean, French, and a whole lot of other languages. We also have the mask, and I have to say I am pretty disappointed that the box did not contain a little applicator to use when applying the mask. I personally do not like taking the product out myself with my fingers, because if there's any bacteria on my fingers, it gets into the formula, and before I know it, I'm growing my own little petri dish, and in this case, a very expensive petri dish. And I'm just going to quickly wash my face before I share my skincare tip with you. And my face, actually right now, I don't have any makeup on my skin. I just have a little bit of mascara on and a tiny bit of eyebrow pencil, but that's it. My skin is now clean and dry, and I'm ready for the face mask application. But before I do that, I want to share my skincare tip with you. And I wish I had realized this earlier in my life, because it would have saved me a lot of money, especially if I'm purchasing a product like this. That is, when you are applying a skincare mask, you don't need to apply a lot of product. It's okay if you can see through the mask and see your skin. A lot of advertisements, you'll see the mask being a thick layer on the face, but if you do that, you're putting product on top of product that's sitting on your face, and it's not penetrating into the skin. So my skincare tip today is, when you're using a face mask, use the littlest amount possible to just cover your skin. You don't need to pile it on. You will save yourself time, and you will save yourself money. So I'm going to dip my finger into this mask, because for this review, I'm going to apply the product the way it was given. I'm taking out a blueberry sized amount, and I'm going to apply this all over my face, my neck, and my chest. Take care of your chest and your neck, and treat it the same way you treat your face. So as you can see, I'm just applying a very thin layer of this product to my skin. My skin does not need to have this product really layered up to be effective. So the mask is on my face, and it does feel like it's absorbed into my skin pretty quickly. I'm going to leave it on as per the instructions for 10 to 15 minutes and then wash it off with lukewarm water. I'll check back in with you after I have taken the mask off and we can see what we think of my skin, how it looks, and how it feels. Right now, my skin feels like it has a nice cream on it and it feels like it's being really moisturized. I've just washed my face, my neck, and my chest, and now I'm just looking at my skin. Normally after I wash my face and I smile, my face feels like it's going to crack apart because my skin is so dry. And right now it does feel like it is more hydrated. The mask definitely made my skin look very smooth. It looks a bit more even, and it looks like it actually brought a whitehead that I didn't even know I had to the surface. Maybe that was the clay just really drawing out the different impurities. My chest looks nice, and it's a bit red just from me wiping the towel over it, but overall I have to say right now I am quite pleased with how my skin looks. I'm not quite ready to say whether I think the mask truly works or not. So I'm going to sleep tonight, see how my skin feels tomorrow morning. Is this something that's just super temporary, or am I going to feel a little bit something more the next day? So tomorrow morning I'll check back in with you and give you my final thoughts, my opinions on this mask, and to let you know if I think it's something that you can pass on or if it's something that maybe you should consider adding to your skincare regimen. So I'll check back with you tomorrow morning. Good morning. Today I'm heading out to New York City. My daughter and I are going up there for the day, and we're going to have lunch with a very dear friend of mine and then shop our way through the city. So as you know, last night after using the Dr. Barber Sturm Face Mask, my skin felt incredibly soft and moisturized. And we even saw that the kaolin clay in the mask was drawing out impurities in my skin, which was evidenced by the whitehead that suddenly appeared on the side of my nose. I have to say, this morning when I woke up, I felt like I had baby skin. My skin just was so supple and it looked absolutely glowy and radiant and beautiful. This mask absolutely works wonders for me, and I do really love it. The big detractor with this mask is the price. If the price is too much for you, don't be worried, don't be alarmed, because we are going to look at so many different masks of all different price ranges, and we're going to find something that works well for you. So if you have any suggestions of masks you'd like to see or any skincare products you'd like me to really research and dive deep into those ingredients, please leave me a comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe now to Lauren O'Connell Beauty TV, and let's navigate together through the world of beauty.